Hi everyone, this is Arlene Smith, and I thought I'd share with you a project that one of the ceramic organizations I belong to has taken on as a public service. So I wanted to share with you what it is we're doing. It all started a year or so ago, I don't remember exactly when, by a lady back, I believe, in New York called Catherine Sema, and I believe she owns Mom's Ceramics back there. And anyway, she started doing angels and giving them to the first responders, which would be the police officers, of course, also your firemen and your doctors and nurses and urgent care and people in the grocery stores, whoever had to actually work during this pandemic to make sure that we all stayed safe and had the things we needed in order to isolate ourselves. And it was Catherine that actually is using, and I want to show you, here's one of the angels that we're doing. This is actually a mold that is by Clay Magic. So if you would like to do this project on your own for your local area, you can, and I'm not sure the number, sorry about that, but you could actually contact Clay Magic and say you want to order the molds that were for the Angels for Heroes project, or not, or the original name was Not All Angels Wear Scrubs, was the original project name. So anyway, when we did these, we had two different ways that, or one different way that we were painting them. We were actually antiquing them, and then of course glazing them and firing them and packaging them and then delivering them. So I thought to myself, well, maybe what I'd like to try is doing bubbles. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how to antique for those who don't know how to do that, and then the other one I'm going to do bubbles on. And I'm using, of course, Duncan Easy Strokes, which is like a underglaze. It's almost 95% color pigment. I'm using light blue because I like the pastel colors better than real vivid colors, but that's up to you. If you want bright red or black or brown or whatever color, feel free to use whatever color you want. So the first one here, let me pan down, guys, and get it all situated, because you know it takes me a while to get my camera where it needs to be, because I'm like really dumb when it comes to, like I said to somebody the other day, I'm good with a brush in my hand, but I'm not too good with a mouse. So let me see if I'm working back here. That looks like maybe it's in the right position. I always have a tendency to get off camera, so maybe if I do it from here, I won't get off camera. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how we antique it. And actually, I'm using the same color for both. I need the Easy Strokes. Of course, you need a spoon, you need a brush, you need a straw, and you need, I'm using Dawn liquid soap, wait a sec. I'm using Dawn's dishwashing liquid. So this is the dishwashing liquid. This is not the biodegradable one. So get just the dishwashing, okay? Of course, you need water, and you also need a sponge. Excuse me, just one second. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take my palette, and I'm going to add Easy Strokes to my palette. And I'm going to, when I antique, I'm going to add as much water as I have color. Some people use 50-50. Some people actually do 40 color and 60% water. So it's up to you, but you want it to be light like watercolors. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let me do this. It's faster to do it this way than it is with the brush. And I really don't like to use my brush for mixing paint. Okay, so then I'm going to let me move this out of the way. I'm going to take my angel, load my brush with color, and I'm going to place color all over her body. Making sure that there's no white showing. Try to get her wings good on the front, her skirt, wings on the edges. Okay, and turn her around. You can actually put your hands up into the skirt part. There's a hole where the skirt is. And I'm going to do that in just 1 second, but I want to get this part done first before I do that. Some people like to wear gloves because they don't like to get their hands all covered with color, but you know me, I don't particularly care. If I can't get messy, I must not be doing it right. That's my motto. I'm sticking to it, okay? So I'm covering her completely, checking to make sure no, haven't missed any white spots. Okay. So I'm just going to set her down here for a second and let her dry for just a couple of seconds. I'm rinsing out my brush. Okay. All right, let me get this palette out of the way. We're done with that. Let me bring my water down. So you're going to take water and a damp sponge, and I mean just damp. I don't want a whole lot of water in it. I don't want drippy with water. And you're going to go across the details. So on her wings here, I'm going to go down. And every once in a while, you're going to need to rinse your sponge out because it gets nasty with color. I'm going to do her hair. I'm going across her hair. So her hair goes around, so you're going to go this way here. Okay. Bring that out. And I'm starting to push color. Okay. Let me turn her around here so I can get her skirt. Now her skirt doesn't have a lot of detail on it, so just make sure you don't wipe it quite back as much as you did the other part. Leave a little bit of color on there. Okay, and I'm going to turn her over, and this is where I'm going to stick my fingers in her, up in her skirt here. Bring out my sponge. I'm going to go across her wings again. Okay. Her face. Her hair. I'm going to get down inside her neck. I'm going to squish my sponge so I get down inside her neck so she don't have a really blue neck. Going down on her, whoops, got my fingers out of there for a sec. Going down on her sleeves. And then I'm going to go across here this way. So I'm leaving some color in those crevices. Okay, let me check her out here right quick, guys. Let me see. Right there. Okay. And right there. Good. So can you see her? So she's, and I need to go this way. Which way do I need to go? This way, I guess. This way and up. There, so you can see her. She's antiqued. Okay. All right, so that's number 1 angel done. So now I'm going to do angel number 2, and I'm going to do it with bubbles. And you always want to make sure that you wipe your piece down. I've already wiped her down. I've actually wiped her down too, but I thought I would show you that you want to wipe her down and get any dust off of her or remaining loose clay. All right, so let me set her right here. Here's my cup. Here's my color. And my spoon. And I'm going to do, whoops, I'm about to be trying to knock that straw off. 1 and a half. Okay, and take my brush, get the excess off of there. Okay, and then I'm going to add as much water as I did color. So I'm going to go here with the water. Let me move the water closer so I don't have to go so far. Go here. Oh, here's 1, 2, 3, and just a tad. It's 1, and then a half. Just a little bit more. 1 and a half. Okay. And then I'm going to take my other end of my spoon. I'm going to mix that up. I should have brought a palette knife, but you know, I go to classes with palette knives, and for some reason I never get home with them. Somebody gives me a bit more than me, that's okay. I'll just have to give another one. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our soap and we're going to add a couple of drops of soap to the mixture. And take my palette knife or my spoon and mix that up as well. Okay. And then the spoon, put that in the water. All right, here we go. Let me sit back a little bit. So I don't fall off the chair. So here's my, and I'm gonna, wait, let me get her on my fingers first. Okay, so I'm gonna do the front of her first. So I'm going to blow bubbles. Okay, let me turn her this way. Okay, now. Pick up some of these bubbles and put right there. That's what's nice about this straw. Sometimes you can pick up. Well, let me try the spoon. I bet the spoon will work better. You pick up the spoon and put those bubbles right where I want them. There. And in there, her neck there. Now I can't get down in there with her. I can do it with a knife there. Sorry, guys. I have a tendency to talk to myself. It's from all this isolation. You know, you get to the point where you go, geez, I got somebody to talk to, so I start talking to myself. Well, first I start talking to my dog, but she never talks back. At least when I talk to myself, I answer myself. The only thing I do not do is I make sure I do not say, what did you say? Get those little guys there. Okay. Now. Pop these guys. Okay, and I need to go here so I can get her head. Let's see if I pop some of these guys on her head. That helps. Okay, right there. I still got a little spot right in here that I need to get. Come on, don't be difficult. There we go. There we go. On this side. Oops. There. Now, oh, see her sleeve there. Her sleeve's indented a little bit, so let's get some on there. This I know looks like a little more work, and that's okay. You know what? Right now, I got nothing but time on my hands. So it's okay. So there we go. Wait, I see a spot. I see a spot right there. There we go. Okay. So now, oh, now you can see here's the bubbles. you want it darker, you can make it darker. If you would think her dress needs to be darker, this is what you'll do. So that makes her dress a little darker. Oops, keep getting my fingers caught in there. So there's the bubbles. And here's the antiquing. Oh, wait, I need to move this back. Let me move this out of the way. Antiquing, bubbles. Okay, now I know it's hard to tell because once you glaze these and fire them, because this is a translucent color, the color gets much more intense, and you'll see the white more too that's underneath the bubbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these that I've done, and I'm going to glaze them and fire them. And then what I'll do when I get them all ready, I'll come back and do another short video to show you what they look like, the difference between the antiqued ones and the bubbled ones. And then I'll actually show you how we actually package them and put the little card on to deliver to everybody. So I hope you all had a good time. Hang on one sec. Let me pull this back up a sec. So the last thing you see is my wonderful smiling face. Oh my God, I went too high that time. You didn't have that problem. There we go. So I hope you guys all had a good time. I know I did. I know this was a short one, but I've got plenty of plans for more to do. My problem is I need to have the energy to do it. So I'd love to do one every day, but you know what? No, I just can't do that. So anyway, hang in there, guys. I'll do the best I can with getting another one out fairly soon. Till then, God bless and have a great day and stay safe and healthy.